Good evening and welcome to My Psychic Connection. I am your host, Journey Ryan, and we are in the month of October, so we've got our spooky backgrounds up. And not really so spooky, but this one was pretty cool. Many more to be built as you see what's going on here. It is Tuesday night. This week we've introduced a new show. It is Psychic Insight with Gifts of Faith. So you guys will be able to catch that at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys are on during the day and looking for something to talk to, or maybe wanting to get that reading, don't hesitate to go and see Faith and Catherine, her new co-host that is helping Faith out with the background stuff. So you guys can ask your questions, jump the list, and have the same type of fun you guys have here. They're a riot. You'll get a kick out of their personalities. Of course, you know Faith's personality because I like to pick on her. And guys, remember, we have a contest going on every night. So we will be drawing a name. You must be present in order to receive your gift and be a member of mypsychicconnection.com. All you got to do is go on there and sign up. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. And when your name is called and you are here, you will get your prize. All right. So I wanted to talk a little bit about something that'll be coming up this upcoming summer. So get ready for that. If you are a psychic, a tarot reader, a medium, whatever your profession, we will have a summer show. This summer show is going to be a little bit different than last summer. This summer, we're going to be doing a psychic show where 20 psychics will be competing in a contest to see who's got the best delivery, who's got the best of what it takes, and they will get to become a member of My Psychic Connection. They will get their own show here on our network and the chance to win $1,000. So that $1,000 grand prize, you will get a trophy. We will doll it all up for you. It will be awesome. We will bring you on our shows and we'll have a great time. Looking forward to seeing who's going to win for the summer shows. Now, if you want to sign up on the summer show, go to mypsychicconnection@gmail.com and say, sign me up for the summer show. That means you must be able to read tarot, you must be a medium, or something to that nature, a great empath that is going to be able to connect with everyone. All right, so, and trust me, there's going to be a 3-panel judges. There's going to be 3 awesome judges. Of course, Journey Ryan will be there judging, and my little pain in the ass Gifts of Faith will be there. And
I might be your little pain. Hey, listen, I might be your little pain in the ass, but you're my big pain in the ass.
This I already know.
He's always giving me a hard time, y'all. It don't stop just because we're not on air.
So, guys, if you know a psychic that's wanting to get a radio spot, a chance to win $1,000, and a whole bunch of other stuff, please tell them to go to mypsychicconnection@gmail.com and say, sign me up for the summer shows. All right. I'm super excited. Everybody's coming in. I hope that you guys are ready. And remember, if you want to get a mediumship question, you must jump the list. If you want to get ahead of everybody, you must jump the list by clicking on the link available in the PayPal system. And that way you guys can connect with us and get ahead of everybody on the list and get a longer read. A free reading is only 3 minutes long. There will be a buzzer. There'll be a buzzer to warn us at a minute's time and then a bell at the end. So remember, if you jump the list, your mediumship or regular read is going to be a little bit longer. We'll be able to go into a little bit more detail. And, we get to spend a little bit more time with you on your reading. If you want to get a one-on-one reading, you can go to mypsychicconnection.com, sign up on there, get 3 free minutes, and additional minutes will cost depending on how much you'd like to put on your account. And then you can talk to the psychic of your choice one-on-one. All right. Now, guys, we do have... Oh, wait a minute. That's something boost gave... You got the boot there, Faith, for a second. What the hell just happened there? Retrograde Mercury keeps playing games. All right, I'm pretty sure everybody's ready for the show. So let's go ahead and get this show started. Faith, how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. It's fall, my favorite time of year. So
absolutely, I'm very excited about it. All right, so let's start the list off tonight with Kara Torres. Go ahead and throw us your question, Jalapeno Popper. You're going to be right after Kara. And guys, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, depending on where you're at. Facebook did go down just yesterday, so remember, we do have a YouTube channel. If you can't watch us on Facebook, you can always watch us on YouTube, and we've got lots of good things coming. Guys, all you got to do is say hi. We put you on the list, and then we'll answer your question. I need Kara to go ahead and throw her question. All right, Kara's here, says, y'all, I'm stressing. Laugh out loud. Can you tell me about who I'm going to marry or what career path I need to take? What do you got, Faith?
Kira, I believe that you already asked this question in the earlier show as far as your career stuff. So, I don't really want to repeat the same answer. Just go look on there and you watch it. I just answered it a couple hours ago. As far as your love life, you do have people coming for you, but you have to make time for it, because I feel like you don't make time for that because you are so focused on trying to figure out your career. And I keep seeing that you have something where someone's coming in from the past mentally around you. I also see a lot of dreams, and I don't know if you're remembering them or paying attention to them. So you need to really pay attention to them, because I feel like this person that's coming around you romantically, you're going to start to have dreams about this person and what's going to happen. But I don't feel like this is the main thing that's going on in your life right now, because you're so focused on work and that part of your life.
She says, my cousin's phone died, and that was her question.
Oh, it was your cousin's question. Okay.
Specify next time so we know not to read your energy rather than their own.
Yeah. Because that does happen.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if let me finish the romance question. Because I it interrupted the energy when Journey read that. So I feel like I keep feeling like career is the main focus for you right now. As far as romance, I do see that coming for you. Okay. But I'm going to be really honest. I keep getting 5. So I feel like within 5 months from now, this person's very independent, very fun, but very sweet-natured. They're not as rough and gruff as what you're used to, meaning they're not as hard emotionally to get to know. They're pretty open, and I feel like this person's name is going to start with a T. Okay? As far as your career, I do see a lot of changes for you, but I feel like you're searching, kind of trying to figure out what to do with 2 different opportunities that you're going to get wherever you're working now or whatever you're doing right now, because I feel like there's going to be a new opportunity by December where you're going to get some type of recognition. Okay? And I feel further training connected into that. there's an older woman around this that's going to help you. So I hope that makes some sense. Just kind of hold that.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, next on the list is Jalapeno Popper. Go ahead and throw us your question. Eeyore, you're next in line. So get your question ready. But Jalapeno, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, Jalapeno's here. Jalapeno says, hi, do you see me and my husband being able to go on a trip for our 25th wedding anniversary next year? If so, where? And do you see us renewing our vows on this trip?
Okay, two different things come up around this Alicia when I concentrate on it. Yes, I do see you renewing them. Okay. But I don't know if it's going to be exactly there where you renew them. And wherever you're going has palm trees. This feels like very islandy. So I'm not going to say it's an island necessarily, but there's a beach, and I keep seeing palm trees. And I do see a bathing suit for you, and it's one piece, and it's kind of like a royalish navy blue, and it's really pretty. I'm not saying you're going to renew your vows in a bathing suit. I'm just saying sometimes they show me. I mean, sometimes they show me little minute details, so I like to share them all.
Oh, absolutely.
But I do see that. The other thing I would say,
because I'm hoping for Cancun.
Okay, well then that makes sense with what I'm seeing, because I do see palm trees and a beach, and it's very like resortish. I actually thought it might have been the Bahamas, so, but I wasn't for sure, so I didn't want to say that. Because I won't say something if I'm not for sure with readings. But I do see that. So if you're worried about, and I want to say on a side note, we don't, we're not doctors or anything, but Alicia, I want you to be careful because I keep seeing stuff with arthritis for you in the knees and in the back area. So if you start to have any pains like that, please go to the doctor.
All right. Well, thank you for that question there, Jalapeno, and enjoy your palm trees. Cancun does sound ties to Myrtle Beach too. For whatever reason, I kept getting Myrtle Beach as another option if Cancun is out of the question. So, Jalapeno says, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
All right, guys. Next on the list is Eeyore. Eeyore, go ahead and throw your question. Cassie Lake, get your question ready. All right, guys. Don't forget to be. If you jump the list, we are doing a donation to those. The Salvation Army provides turkeys for those in need. So, guys, that is what we are doing this month in order to get the money up so we can get it to them in time for Gobble Gobble Day.
Thankful Day.
Gobble Gobble Day is what I call it. All right, Eeyore's here. Eeyore says, "Will I be able to get resources for my daughter to address emotionally the issues that help her in school? Every time I get negative feedback from her father and his family."
Are you wanting to give her like some type of extensive? I don't know how deep you want me to go into this on air, Amy, but are you wanting to give her like extra help in school for behavioral and emotional issues? There are connections with self-esteem and bullying or misunderstanding her, even with some of the teachers. Like, I don't know if they're understanding her emotional state sometimes, because that's kind of what I'm getting, but I don't know how to word it to make sense. Is what I'm saying. Is what I'm saying.
She said yes.
Okay. So what I would tell you is this. You need to stand firm. And I don't know if you know how to talk to them. You may need to get an advocate to help you know how to talk to these people and how to go into a meeting with these people, because I feel like that's where you're stuck because you don't know the correct verbiage to use. So they're kind of walking over you and her school plan. Now, here's what I can tell you on both a psychic level and a personal level. They will do what you need them to do, but you're going to have to stand firm and you need to know how to talk to them. And if you need some advocacy or support, I can talk to you if you want to call on the site on a personal level and try to help you with that. And I know there are a few other people that are connected to our site that might be able to help you as well, because it's more the verbiage and being firm. But I do see it. You're just going to have to phrase everything to them correctly. And if you're wanting certain help with her, it's really important for certain things that you stand firm, have it in writing. Don't have them tell you that they can't do it, because the school is more capable than what they're doing.
She said, okay, thanks.
But if you need any extra help, call me on the site and I'll try to help you, because that's something I know about.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, let's keep the party rolling and go with the next person. Coming from Cassie Lake, go ahead and throw us your question. Lisa Simpson, get that question ready. She goes, it's not that they can't, they won't. Right.
Right, but that's what I'm saying to you, honey. Myself and several other people that are on the site, there are certain people that know. I don't want to go into all of your business on air, but we know how to talk to these schools to get stuff done. You have to do it a certain way or they're going to push you around and not do it, is what I'm saying to you.
All right, Cassie Lakes here. Cassie says, hi, Faith and Journey. Am I on the right spiritual path? I feel very passionate about what I'm thinking of heading towards, but there are other decisions I can go, or other directions I can go. Can you see what is best direction for me, please?
If you feel very passionate about something and that's a form of being driven, and if you're driven in that direction, you need to not doubt it. You have tendency, even though you have a high drive, to doubt yourself, Jackie. And you don't need to do that. If it's something that you want to do, you need to stand firm, but you also need to have a follow through. Can everybody hear me okay? Because I'm getting a little bit of a residual echo. Are you getting that, Johnny?
Yeah, you're fine. I can hear you fine.
Okay.
It's a bit of an echo, but it's all right. It's nothing terrible.
Okay. But that's what I would say to you, is if you're driven to do that, then do it. It's going to be a slow process, because I feel like there's certain steps that you have to take. Are you trying to design something, Cassie? Or is there something with making something or creating something, and that's your hesitation or your doubt? Because I see something about you creating or making something.
Teresa, she's cutting out. Try us on YouTube. I'm waiting for a response from Cassie.
I know. That's why I haven't said anything.
I know. I'm just saying. All right, Cassie, you still with us, honey? If anybody's having troubles on Facebook, don't hesitate to jump to our YouTube channel. The YouTube channel will definitely be a lot clearer at the moment, because our Facebook is having some problems. So I'm sorry, Faith. The echo was really bad. Do you ask if I'm making something?
Is that it? Yeah, sort of. What are you is this about you wanting to create something or design something? Because I get something about you making something or creating something. That's what this passion is about. It's creating something or making something or designing something. I keep getting that around you.
Creative side seems to be showing itself. That's what I'm doing. But I don't think she's come up with the idea or the concept. I just feel like the energy's around her.
Yeah, I see something about you creating or designing stuff.
She says it is, but not a physical item. So it makes perfect sense. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, that's what you need to do. Whatever's connected to that, Cassie, that's what you should do for the moment.
All right. Thank you so much, Cassie. Appreciate your question. All right, let's keep it going. I need Lisa Simpson to go ahead and throw us her question. Jennifer Rogers, get your question ready, as your question will be coming up. Cassie says, thank you so much. All right. Lisa says, what do you see for me in the next few months?
In regards to what? That's really broad. Like, in what area?
I felt love coming through on that one, just so you know.
Well, I mean, that's really broad. That's why I was like...
No, it's okay. I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just saying that there was love energy around that.
Yeah, but I feel like she's got somebody around her.
I felt it in the air. I felt it in the air.
Don't you already have someone around you? Even if it's not someone you want, there's somebody, like, pulling at you or trying to come forward. And I think you're not wanting that person. Because I feel someone that wants to be with you, or that energy is around you. And I don't feel like you want that person. You do have, geez, Lisa, you got 3 other people coming in around you, other than this first person that I saw. But you're very particular.
No, at the moment, no. She doesn't see anyone.
She's got somebody coming in around her. It might not be somebody she's even aware of yet, but it is someone she knows of. She may not know this person, but you know of this person. I feel like this person works construction or builds houses. I don't mean that they're a construction worker. I mean, they might actually be like an architect or designs houses, because I keep seeing them building houses physically. So know that. I feel this person being very sweet, but a hard worker, and you're going to have them try to make some time. I feel like the name might start with, I want to say the name is Jim or James, to be honest. And they have...
When do I meet him?
I want to say there's 2 different time frames I'm seeing, so I'm just going to tell you both. I see November, okay, and then I see February. So both of those time frames are very significant, but you're going to look, there's an online connection to this. He lives about 1 city east away from you, okay? So I think you're going to initially meet this person online. And this person likes to cook out and eat healthy, so I don't know if that's a thing for you. And I'm not saying they're a health freak. I'm saying they're really, like, they eat organic and things of that nature because they like to feel good. If this person likes to walk and be out in nature.
All right. Thanks, Lisa. We appreciate your question tonight. All right. We got about an hour and 5 minutes for you guys to jump, and then we'll just take the rest of the questions. as we go along. But guys, you got an hour and 5 minutes to jump. And remember, $1 of those donations are going to the Salvation Army to help provide turkeys. As we did in the summer, we did the St. Jude, and that turned out to be extremely awesome.
Didn't we raise like over $300?
Do what?
Didn't we raise like $300?
$326. $326 to be precise.
Well, it was three. I knew it was. That's awesome, though.
Absolutely. All right. Jennifer Rogers, where are you at? Going once, going twice. All right. We'll have to add you to the end of our list if you come back for your name. All right. I need Tina Fitzgerald to get her question to us. And I want to say, Daphne Ellis, get your question ready. Your question will be coming up. Jennifer is here. Says, is my grandson okay? Is his mom with him? Oh, that's a mediumship question.
Yeah.
Jennifer, can you rephrase your question? We'll go with Tina and then we'll come back to yours. All right. Tina says, will my life improve for the better for the future?
Yeah, but I feel like, Tina, that you're stuck in a rut. Like, you don't know how to get out of a situation, so it's kind of snowballed. Like, one thing stresses out another thing, and so you're like in a repetitive cycle, and you don't know how to get out. What I would tell you to do is think day by day, like one little thing at a time. I gradually see this starting to change for you, but I'm not going to lie to you. It's not right now. You're going to start to see some changes by the end of November. Gradually, between now and the end of November, you'll slowly get out of this funk you're in. You're still going to slightly be in December, and then by the middle of January, you won't be anymore. One thing after another will slowly change, but it's like, what I'm seeing symbolically is like you're stuck in the mud and you have to kind of pull yourself out of it. But I also feel like you've had doors shut on you, like symbolically, from opportunities, and then you haven't had much emotional support from family. So I feel like even though you're kind of handling everything, you have a lot of depression around you because you feel stuck. Like everything you try isn't working. So what I would tell you is don't look at the big picture and all the stresses. Fix what you can fix one thing at a time, because if you start to think of everything, you're going to be on overload. And trust me, I know it doesn't seem like it now, but nothing is permanent. Nothing in this life is permanent, good or bad. And this is not going to last, and this is going to make you stronger. You're just having to go through some extra stuff, but you always had to go through things. And you know what? You're always pulled out of it in the 11th hour, and you're always stronger for it. But this is going to bring on a new time in your life where you're going to really, not that you don't appreciate things now, but after you get out of this, you're going to appreciate life even more, and you're going to see things and people totally different. Give yourself some time, because I do see it getting better.
All right. Tina girl, hang in there. Things are going to get better. All right. All right, guys, we are going to take a quick break, but after the break, we're going to get to you, Jennifer, so keep your question, hold on to it, and we will get to it right after the break. Tina says, okay. All right, guys, we'll be right back after these messages.
For Central Kentucky's best selection of pets and pet supplies, visit Adventure Pets in Berea. We have one of Central Kentucky's largest selection of fresh and saltwater fish, exotic birds, hamsters, reptiles, puppies, kittens, and more. We carry several lines of premium dog and cat food. We also stock Frontline Plus, Advantage, Capstar, and other products for flea and tick control supplies for dogs and cat health needs. Call us today at 859-985-8001.
Are you looking for the very best website designs? Look no further than mypressmarketing.com. Let their expert staff take your website, phone site, or mobile app to the next level, fast and easy. That's mypressmarketing.com. Why shop anyplace else? Just tell us what you want and we will build it. Why settle for an everyday design? Get a design that stands out from the rest. We can even offer your business radio and magazine advertising. That's mypressmarketing.com. Let us be your advertising, marketing, and website design specialist today.
All right, and we are back. All right. I need Jennifer to go ahead and throw us your question again, because you posted it right before we went to the break. And then Blanca D, you'll be right after Jennifer, because Blanca jumped. All right, Jennifer wants to know, is my grandson safe in his environment?
You want to know if he's being treated well? I don't think he's being treated as best he could, but he's safe. I just think they're not, he's not very emotionally taken care of. If that makes sense.
Okay. I'm waiting to see if she responds to that situation. She goes, they can't love him like I can, and yes, it does.
Well, I mean, for the time being, I really feel like this is going to stay this way for a little while. So, you know, I wish I could say that I saw it changing, but I don't, not right now. But I do see your grandson back around you some. So try not, I know it's hard, but try not to worry as much.
All right. All right. So, Jennifer, I hope that helps. Thank you for your question tonight. We appreciate you. All right. She also said, is this how it's supposed to be? It will work in the divine timing.
I'm assuming the way she's asking it that she wants to know if it's supposed to be this way. I'm assuming that's what she's asking, Journey.
Yes.
For now. But I don't see this as a permanent thing. Okay? That's why I said I do see your grandson coming in back around you more consistently, but it's not right now. Okay? And they are going to do better. They're just not as emotionally supportive as you would be. I feel like things will be better with this whole situation by the middle of next year. But for right now, this has to be this way. But you will see him and be around him more.
Says, thank you guys very much. Sorry for the confusion tonight. And yes, Faith, all good. Thanks, y'all. You are welcome, Jennifer. We appreciate you. All right, Blanca D, go ahead and throw us your question. You were next on the list. Blanca, you went ahead and jumped. All right, Blanca's here. And I'm checking the jump list to see if anybody else did jump after her. So the next person on the list after Jennifer and Tina was, I'm going to say Daphne is the way. Daphne Ellis, get your question ready. You'll be after Blanca. All right, so Blanca says, hello, girl, with the most questions here. Faith, do you see me losing weight? I'm not eating junk like I used to even drinking water, trying to get hot again in time to wear my snow boots. Who knows? It might find a hot date. That's how I got my first husband. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun!
Go, Blanca, go, Blanca, go, go, go.
Yes.
So, yes, you are going to lose weight. We've discussed this before. I see you walking, and that's going to help. Be consistent with your meals, meaning eat them at normal times and eat little meals, not the 3 meals. Eat 6 little meals. That'll help you and help your metabolism.
She said, yay!
But you are going to lose weight. You're going to have to go get some new clothes, girly, to go with those new glasses.
She says, yes, I'm going to power walk. She's going power walking.
Yeah, because I kept seeing walking. Get you some good shoes. A brand that I can recommend that works for me is Rika. They're for women, made by women, and they're very comfortable. And they come in wide and narrow and regular width.
Nice.
And they have all different kinds. But I love their shoes. They're really comfortable. But yes, I do see you losing weight. I don't know how much you want to lose, but I'm seeing initially.
She did lose something. Her glasses. She said, glasses. Lost them. Sorry, you guys. You called it.
You just so Blanca, tell the truth. Tell the truth to everybody watching. We warned you. Did you listen? No. What happens when you don't listen to us? You lose your glasses. What do you think we told you? Get 2 pairs. And you'll find them, Blanca. I think I have no idea why I'm seeing this, Blanca. They're in one of your kids' rooms. I don't know why.
She goes, yes, I know I'm terrible. The other thing is that you were supposed to get 3 pair.
And Blanca, can I
Oh, yes, my daughter's dress, my daughter's room.
they don't call us psychic for nothing. And Blanca, can I ask?
Go in there, thank you, and yes.
Blanca, why didn't you tell us that you lost your glasses? Because you knew we would do this.
She's supposed to have 3 pairs for a reason.
Well, we told her and told her.
There's a pair in her car too.
Yeah, she does have a pair in, like, I think her side little console.
It's been a week.
Blanca.
That could be part of your headache because you're not wearing your glasses.
And Blanca,
your eyes.
I'm getting ready telling you to everybody watching and listening. You call both of us pretty consistently, but yet you.
She said, because Jeremy yells at me.
Do I yell at you typically?
Uh-huh.
Not like you do. You have I'm more like mothering. You have a different way of doing it. You're like, I told you not to do that.
It's the dad way. My dad way.
Where you'll go. This is what he does to me, y'all. This is what he does. I'll go, Journey, I hate you. And he'll
No. Let's get it right. It comes out as, Journey, I hate you. If we're going to clear the air on that one, let's do it right, because our moderators have heard you do it.
Not in a while, though. I haven't done that in a while.
She said, yeah, I do have another pair, but they're broken. Already?
Blanca, let me ask you this.
Three. We said 3.
Do you realize that all glasses are on warranty for up to a year? And it ain't been no year, girl. Go get them fixed.
Mm-hmm. Amy's laughing.
And just to clarify, y'all, I don't hate Journey. I say that when he tells me something and it comes to pass.
Which is very often. I just haven't told her anything recently.
Because I feel like I'm going to... Because I'm going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs lately.
Sometimes. She says, I really want to know about my hot date. Woo, laugh out loud, just kidding. I did it that fast just because I know that's how she would do it. Haha, just kidding. Just kidding.
Girl.
I haven't figured out how to talk like Blanca yet. I'll figure it out though.
No, I'll do Blanca. Now, Faith, I'm just calling because, like, I had to talk to you, and Journey would fuss at me. So, like, do you see my husband? What do you see with my kids?
People fuss at me. That's hilarious. No, Journey doesn't fuss at you. He gives you direction. But
I give her direction too.
I'm just saying.
With you.
She's like, Journey, laugh out loud. Her little funny faces. But Blanca, 3 pairs. There's a reason we said 3 pairs. She said, really, Faith? Crying emojis and heart emojis.
Oh, because of my imitation of you. My impersonation. Yeah, well, it's either that or... What does Robert have to say?
Trainer.
I'm not a trainer, Blanca. You know I love you. You're like, I love you. Crack me up and you make me smile. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
She does.
Don't snitch on me.
I don't snitch on you. This is just to be funny.
Our moderator said even her husband said she'd lose them.
Yeah, he did.
But 3 pairs, Blanca. Get your 3rd pair and get your 2nd pair fixed.
Hopefully you won't lose those.
That's why the 3rd pair will do her justice.
I need to get another pair myself.
She says, Journey, I don't say nothing about. Right. That's okay. I'm not worried. I
don't need you to say anything about Journey. I know how Journey is. He fusses at me.
All the time.
Y'all don't realize it's like an everyday thing or every other day.
Mm-hmm.
He does it, and he does it with love, though. He's like a brother.
All right, Blanca, thank you so much for your questions tonight. We do appreciate you. All right, I need Daphne Ellis to go ahead and post her question. PS service, get your question ready. You're on the list. Journey wants to kick my butt.
Nah. No, he doesn't. He loves you, and I love you too.
Brittany says, so cute. I love the friendship. It's been there. Faith and I have been working together coming up on 9 years. Valentine's Day, Faith and I started working together, and we've been pretty much at the hip ever since.
He's been trying to get me to move to Kentucky for years.
She will eventually. Don't worry. I'm building her a house. She'll be fine.
Yes.
She'll be fine.
I'm not moving.
She says that now. Don't worry. After I build the house, and you'll see. Don't worry. Save this video. We'll see what happens.
It'll be online for years to come. I looked up our stuff the other day, and I pulled up an audio video from 7 years ago from Blanca.
Nice. All right. I'm not seeing Daphne, so PS Service, go ahead and throw us your question. Teresa Talbot, get your question ready. You're on the list. Blanca says, build it, and she will come. Laugh out loud. PS Service, go ahead and throw us your question. You are on the list. All right, guys, I'm going to keep on going. Teresa Talbot, go ahead and throw us your question. You're next on the list. And Baydre, get your question ready. You'll be after Teresa. Guys, don't forget, stick around to find out who the winner is of tonight's contest. Oh, PS Service did send her message. It says, Faith, do you have any info and how I can get funding for my new business idea?
I feel like, okay, there's a couple of things coming up. I feel like there is some outside resources that you haven't looked into, okay? And I feel like this is connected to online. As weird as
also, I would like to move it to a, just move to an A, I guess. Well, can I get a B and a C and a D?
and a couple consonants and a couple vowels. This is Wheel of Fortune, and I'm being a white. I feel like you will find something online. This feels like it's some grants. Okay.
She goes to a better area. Do you see that this year?
No. But I do see you moving at some point. Not right now. And I see some outside people helping you with this. As far as the business stuff.
But beware of those around you trying to steal your idea.
Yeah, and I feel you've already been warned about that, and you haven't done anything about it. So if they steal it, that's going to be your fault, because I feel like you've been warned, and you haven't been, taking the precautions and doing what you need to do. And that's fearful because this is your idea.
She gave you a vowel. I.
Thank you.
Getting into long-term relationship.
Well, you already have somebody that comes in and out, is what I feel, but it's very back and forth. I do see somebody for you, but I'm not going to lie. I don't see it for about 15 months. This person is not in your area. This has some type of online connection to the meeting. So.
Right. She goes, yes, you guys are great. I have quit giving them info on it.
Well, but I also feel though they're still going to try to take it whether you've given them info or not.
Yep, check them out. Get them away. Kick rocks, drown like a safe in the sea. Bye. Maybe you'll find the heart of the sea in there. Hey, if you see Leonardo DiCaprio, tell him I said hey. All right, let's keep on going.
I heard he's a bit of a butthead.
I'm not worried about him. All right. Teresa Talbot was next on the list, and then Baydre was on the list as well. So, Teresa, go ahead and throw us your question. And then, Baydre, you are right after Teresa. Teresa, go ahead. And she said, thank you. You are welcome.
You're
sweetie.
welcome.
Beware of that person around you. I do not like their energy.
Yeah. And the thing of it is, I feel like you've been warned about this already, even within yourself, like in your gut, and you haven't really followed through with it. So just, you've been warned. So if this happens, this is a repeating pattern for you, I feel, and you let people take advantage of situations.
All right. We've got Teresa here. So let's go ahead and take Teresa's question. So just wanted to ask a question. I asked a question earlier, but I was told to come back on here and ask the same question. I had a miscarriage last year with my fiance, and I just wanted to know, do you see me having another child? That was the other question, but I wasn't what her name was done yet. So, yeah.
No, honey, I answered.
To get married. I don't know if you guys remember me.
Honey, I answered this, what I said to you, and I don't think you understood my answer. What I said was, the child that you miscarried was around you and had some messages for you. But I did answer your question, and I said, yes, you will have another child, and it will be not now, but I saw you possibly getting pregnant toward the end of February, okay? What I was trying to tell you was, if you wanted a deeper reading about what your child that didn't come down, because your child that didn't have come down had some messages for you, but that's a mediumship reading. So I told you, if you wanted me to go deeper into it, because it's kind of a deep reading, some of the messages I was getting, either you could call me privately on the site, or if you really wanted to jump on here, you could jump and I would go into more detail about it, but I felt it being kind of personal. That's why I didn't want to go into your personal business, and it also was a mediumship question, and we charge a donation fee for mediumship just because it's a little bit more taxing. That's what I meant by come back if you want to go further deep into it. But yes, I do see you having I see you having a child. I feel that you may have some issues with it. So you're going to have to go to the doctor and get kind of maybe a little bit of help or checked out with that so that you're consistent with some of your things in your body. But I see a possible pregnancy in February.
I'm waiting on a response to see what she's got to say there. Yeah, you need to find out when your biological clock is, you need to get on that same pattern. And she said, okay, I understand. I was the lady that was getting married.
Right. And I know that. I understood who you were. I don't think you understood my answer is what I'm saying to you. But I knew who you were because the baby came through. Your first baby came through, honey. But I wasn't going to go. The baby was telling me some things to tell you, but that's a mediumship reading. That's why I told you wanted me to go into a photo to jump, or you could call me on the site. But I can't go into a mediumship reading, but I tell you that the baby is around you, and you will get pregnant.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But I feel like you will get pregnant around February, or there's potential there. And that, I feel, will be a little girl.
Absolutely. Good stuff. All right. Next on the list is Baydre. And the next person to get their question ready, Apelia. But it's Payumo is the last name. So get your question ready. Look for your name in the comments. They're going to post it. But you will be next, so get that question ready. I do appreciate you guys being here tonight. Baydre, throw us your question. She goes, oh. She goes, thank you so much. I'm so happy. Heart and smiley face emojis. All right. If I mispronounce your name, it's not on purpose. I promise, guys. All right. I'm not seeing Bedre here, so we're going to go ahead with Payumo. That's the last name that's on there. Your name is in the chat area. Please post your question. You were next on the list. And then Hannah Thompson, get your question ready. Bedre is here. There must be a delay because that's happened like 4 times today.
It's probably more glitches.
Can you tell me how Ryan is feeling towards me? Can he feel me not contacting him with telepathically?
Can he feel you? I'm not understanding her question, Journey.
She's wanting to know if he can feel her telepathically communicating with him.
He can, but I feel like his energy's really angry and a little bit edgy. That's the thing. So I don't think he fully knows exactly. You've just been on his mind a little bit, and I think he wonders why, but he's really edgy right now for some reason. There's issues with money around him. Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say he's not real sure what to do with that when he feels that. It just makes him kind of want to reach out to you, but it makes him feel uneasy because the energy's really strong, and that's not something he's used to. So I'm not sure he knows how to interpret it, Bedre.
She said, "Okay, thanks."
You're welcome.
All right. Well, guys, we are going to take a quick commercial break. Then after the break, we need to get to some more questions. Guys, don't forget, when you guys jump, we're donating $1 to the Salvation Army to get those turkeys out to the families in need. And it helps keeps us here doing this show and moving it forward. Next in line will be Hannah Thompson. So, Hannah, get that question ready. You'll be right. We'll be taking that question right after the break.
For Central Kentucky's best selection of pets and pet supplies, visit Adventure Pets in Berea. We have one of Central Kentucky's largest selection of fresh and saltwater fish, exotic birds, hamsters, reptiles, puppies, kittens, and more. We carry several lines of premium dog and cat food. We also stock Frontline Plus, Advantage, Capstar, and other products for flea and tick control supplies for dogs and cat health needs. Call us today at 859-985-8001.
Are you looking for the very best website designs? Look no further than mypressmarketing.com. Let their expert staff take your website, phone site, or mobile app to the next level, fast and easy. That's mypressmarketing.com. Why shop anyplace else? Just tell us what you want and we will build it. Why settle for an everyday design? Get a design that stands out from the rest. We can even offer your business radio and magazine advertising. That's mypressmarketing.com. Let us be your advertising, marketing, and website design specialist today.
All right, guys, we are back. All right, guys, don't forget to tune into our YouTube channel just in case Facebook decides it wants to take another break. That way you guys can always catch our show live because we will always move it forward. All right, we've got Hannah here. Hannah says, my cousin has been living with me for a couple months. I love her dearly, but she drives me nuts sometimes. When do you see her moving out?
Not right now. Honestly, I feel like it'll be within the next 4 months. She doesn't have the money right now. But I feel like within the next 4 months, she's going to start looking for somewhere within she's going to find somewhere that she likes soon, like in the next 2 months. But I feel like it won't open up it's not going to be available right away. That's the problem. So. And she doesn't drive you that crazy. It's just that you guys do things different in the home. That's the issue. But I do see her moving out. She's going to find a nice place. The building or the place she's going to go to is white. And there is wood or linoleum flooring. And it's really pretty because it has lots of light.
She goes, will we get into an argument that makes her move out?
No. I mean, you guys argue anyway. But I'm not seeing like a blowout, drag out. I'm just saying that you guys get on each other's nerves. You guys are kind of like sisters, honestly. So, that's the thing. It's like a love-hate relationship. But you guys have fun together. She's just annoying. For you.
Because I feel like she doesn't like me and my kids.
No, it's not that. It's that she's real moody and she's not as she's emotionally guarded. And I feel like slight things like noise and chaos, they kind of aggravate her. Excuse me. They kind of aggravate her. So it's not you. She would do that to me. She would do that to Journey. You know, she'd be loving Journey's house. There's tons of noise there because Journey's got a farm. But, you know, that's all it is that she wants her own space. And so she feels real antsy because she doesn't have her own space and it's a vulnerability. And so she feels like
she's a little lazy sometimes too.
Yeah. Because she's depressed, and I think also to a degree, like she wants her own space and she feels stuck. And she just gets irritable. Plus, you know, she's a sweet person, but some people just have a grouchiness about them when they're frustrated.
Kara says, now Hannah. She goes, I just wish she would start paying me some rent. Laugh out loud.
Oh my gosh, y'all are arguing on the psychic show.
That's hilarious.
Listen, she will when she has it. Kira, be nice. Hannah, be nice. Go to your own corners in the room.
No, it's funny. All right, Hannah, thanks so much. We do appreciate it. She says, Kira, I thought you were in bed. Laugh out loud. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love it. Entertainment for all. All right. Blanca D, you went ahead and jumped the list. So go ahead and throw us your question. And the next person on the list is going to be Brittany Lynn. So, Brittany, get your question ready, but hold on to it, honey. Done got me in trouble, she said.
Get along. Get along.
All right, Blanca's here. Says, I'm looking for a second job. Do you see me finding another one, possibly a night job? Do you see I can? I'm looking now.
3 weeks, and I feel like this has something to do with a store or a restaurant, Blanca.
What do you see I can do?
This isn't a restaurant or a store. You're going to have two different options. Because I see something with a restaurant, like being a hostess, possibly. And then I also see a store.
She said, oh, yes, man. You got that, man?
But don't put yourself on overload. They're gonna need you. They're gonna need you for that grandbaby. And you know, if you work too much at night, your kids are gonna miss you. So, just saying.
She said no factory. She said, oh, man.
I mean, you could get a factory, but that's not what I'm seeing. Sorry. Well, I mean, Journey might see something different, but I mean, I'm not seeing a factory right now.
She says, I got it gone. I think someone's tired. Or they're not wearing their glasses.
I wonder why. Where could they be? Not on Blanca's face.
She says, I gotta go. No restaurants and no more stores.
Well, I'm not seeing factory stuff. Journey might see something different, and you can ask him when he's on Friday or before that. But I'm not seeing a factory right now, Blanca. Sorry, honey. Not right now.
She says, I'm typing with my eyes closed. Well, open them.
Open those eyes. This is not the movie. This is not the movie Eyes Wide Shut or Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise. Can everybody tell we like picking on Blanca?
She likes it. So, yeah, the thing is that I would keep holding out until I find what I'm looking for versus just getting the next crap job that you don't want. She goes, can you tell me anything else?
In regards to the job stuff, you need to wait. If you don't want to work in a store, you don't want to be a hostess, wait about 8 weeks, because now is not the time for you to find the job that you're wanting. And I really keep getting this.
Anything.
So what that really means, Blanca, is you want another topic, not about the job. That's what that really means, right?
She says, fine, I'll stay where I'm at.
Now, see, Journey, right there, you sounded like Blanca.
I know. I tried to say it like she would.
That's exactly how she'd say it. She'd be like, fine, Faith, fine.
She said, fine.
Just hang in there, Blanca. I really keep feeling like you need to spend some more time with the kids, too.
Said both of you.
Oh, be quiet, Blanca. You love us.
I ain't said nothing. I'm just sitting back laughing at how you're spelling and doing things right now because you're falling asleep. Because you're tired.
Because your head's been hurting. Because you don't have glasses on. I can't say anything. I'm tired too.
All right. Well, thank you, Blanca. We appreciate your question. She says, Faith, you have a ghost named Journey.
Yeah.
I hear him, but I don't see him. That's because I'm back here.
Blanca, hang in there, though. I do see you finding a job, though. Okay. And it is something in the evenings, but I want you to try to spend as much time with the kids as you can right now. Because they need you.
All right. Thank you, Blanca. We appreciate it. We appreciate your question. All right. So next on the list was Brittany Lynn. Brittany says, "Will I ever have any more kids? I already have 2, a girl and a boy, 3 and 4 years old, but always wanted to have 2 more when I was financially stable and comfortable. Plus, I'd love to be married before I had any more kids."
I know, but I don't see marriage for you right now, Brittany. I do possibly see one more child. I say possible because it's not completely solid and defined. Because, sometimes with pregnancies and kids, it's a little bit more tricky depending on how far off it is. But I do see the possibility of one more little boy. But it's not right now. And I don't see marriage for you right now either.
Waiting to see if Brittany responds to say anything. She said, "Wow."
Sorry, I see 4, but I see possibly one, like I said, I see it being a little boy.
She said, "Thanks so much."
You're welcome.
All right. Well, let's keep on going here. Go ahead and take the next person in line. Next person in line was Sue. Sue, go ahead. Sue Chen, you were next, and then Jessica Lambert. All right. Sue says, "What do you see in regards to my marriage, family, and in-laws, health, and career/education? Also, will my housing situation change before the year ends?"
Okay, that's a lot. So where do you want me to dive in first? I feel in your marriage communication could be better. And I see your spouse has some back problems, lower back problems, and there's some blood pressure issues. So those need to be watching after. Your in-laws, if you're talking about health-wise, I see some heart issues with both of them. And there are some financial issues. There's something about, do they need, or I don't know if this is them or you because it's a house thing. Is there some repairs that need to be made on the house? It feels like it's their house, but I could be getting it wrong because all these questions are kind of tied together the way I'm seeing it psychically. So I don't know if it's your house or their house that needs some repairs. This is upstairs in an upstairs room or possibly an attic.
She gets, yes, the AC.
Okay, yeah, that does need to be looked at. I don't see you. If you were asking me if you were going to move anytime soon,
She says, "I apologize. I'm just obnoxious about what the future holds."
Oh, you're fine, honey. You're perfectly fine. If you were asking if I saw you moving, I don't right now. I don't see that for at least 10 months to a year, maybe longer, because I really feel you'll be okay. Just some of the finances have to stabilize. And I think, honestly, in your family, it feels like everything is crazy. Everything is kind of chaos. What I mean by that is things are going in different directions and trying to stabilize things. Excuse me, I had to burp. Um, Trying to stabilize things is difficult. And that's the chaos and the tension you're feeling. And you're fighting against that, waiting for the other shoe to drop. What I would say, because I'm being shown to tell you this psychically, is you have a strong faith in God and you've kind of forgotten it because you're getting so boggled down with what you think is going to happen that you're not concentrating and surrendering to the blessings that God has given you, even in this chaos. So I'm being shown to tell you to focus more on meditation and on prayer, knowing things will fall together. You've always been intuitive about things yourself, and you've always had a strong faith and belief system, and I'm being shown to tell you to concentrate on that more and know that some of this stuff is going to come together. Also, to not worry so much because you're going to manifest stressful health situations for yourself if you don't. And then I'm being shown that, you're worried about some certain bills, but that's all going to calm down. I feel like you're going to get some of that money at the 11th hour. So just hold tight.
All right. Good stuff. All right. Thank you so much. Says thank you so much. I really needed this reading tonight, especially that spiritual message. Good stuff. I'm glad that you were able to get what you needed there. All right, Jessica Lambert, go ahead and throw us your question. Chrissy Swanson, get your question ready. You're on the list. Jessica Lambert, go ahead and throw her question. All right, no Jessica, let's keep on going. Chrissy Swanson, go ahead and throw us your question. And then Shamanta, I hope that's how you pronounce it, or is it pronounced Samantha? I'm not sure. Shamanta is the way it looks like it's spelled, so hopefully I didn't mispronounce it, but get your question ready. You're on the list. Chrissy Swanson, I need you to throw your question out. All right, I'm not seeing Chrissy Swanson, so we're going to keep on going here. The next person on the list is Shamanta. Shamanta, go ahead and throw us your question. Go ahead and throw us your question, honey. I see you say, yes, I'm here, but I need your question. Guys, please, if we haven't called your name, please hold your questions until we do. Says, What do you see about my future, careers, and finances?
I feel like you're looking for a job right now, or you want a job change, because I see you kind of stepping forward and looking in different directions. I also see further education for you. So I don't know if that's something you've looked into, but I am seeing that your finances will come together, but I feel like you sometimes spend frivolously and then don't know how to pick up the pieces to pay what you need to pay. So you need to be really careful with that. I do see within the next 14 months, your stuff is going to kind of stabilize, but you will notice a difference right after December, because I feel like you're going to pay some stuff off unexpectedly, because I feel like you will get some money from an unexpected source and you'll be able to catch up a little bit. But I keep seeing career changes for you, but I see higher education connected to this. So I don't know if that makes sense to you.
True, different path.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I keep seeing you furthering your education and going in a different direction tied to that. That is the right thing for you to do at this moment. I feel like your spirit was kind of restless, so something new was calling to you, and you need to focus on that and concentrate on that, because that is going to come through. It's going to be a little bit harder for you to manage and do some things because it's going to be new to you, but I feel like it'll be a good thing.
All right. Says I'm passing restless time.
Yeah, that's kind of what I felt. Being like symbolically pacing.
All right. All right. Well, thank you for your question tonight. We do appreciate it. All right. We are going to take a quick commercial break. After the break, we will get to the next person, what is Joe Mystic. So get your question ready. We'll get to your question right after the break. Chrissy Swanson, we did ask your name. We are putting you back on the list. We'll get to you here after the break, sweetheart. But Joe Mystic, get your question ready. You'll be next after the break.
For Central Kentucky's best selection of pets and pet supplies, visit Adventure Pets in Berea. We have one of Central Kentucky's largest selection of fresh and saltwater fish, exotic birds, hamsters, reptiles, puppies, kittens, and more. We carry several lines of premium dog and cat food. We also stock Frontline Plus, Advantage, Capstar, and other products for flea and tick control supplies for dogs and cat health needs. Call us today at 859-985-8001.
Are you looking for the very best website designs? Look no further than mypressmarketing.com. Let their expert staff take your website, phone site, or mobile app to the next level, fast and easy. That's mypressmarketing.com. Why shop anyplace else? Just tell us what you want and we will build it. Why settle for an everyday design? Get a design that stands out from the rest. We can even offer your business radio and magazine advertising. That's mypressmarketing.com. Let us be your advertising, marketing, and website design specialist today.
All right, guys. We're going to keep on going here. Remember, we're going to be calling out our next person in the next 4 minutes, or at the 45-minute mark of this hour. So we've got about 15 minutes before we do that. All right, and then we'll call the winner of tonight's show. So we'll get ready for that. Okay. Joe's Mystic says, in need of guidance, leaving a DV relationship. Will I get back what was taken from me? And will they get karma for what they have done to me?
Honey, we always get karma for what we do to people. Even when we didn't mean to hurt somebody. But when somebody intentionally hurts us, they get it tenfold. Tenfold. So yes, to answer your question, they will get karma back. You may not see it, but they will get karma back. Secondly, I want to say congratulations to you for having the strength to leave that kind of situation. That takes a lot of courage and a lot of strength. You will get some things back that were taken from you, because I see some things, some personal items and some monetary things. But more than that, I feel you're going to regain an inner strength because of some of this stuff. And I think that, you got into the situation you were in and it was a mess and you didn't know how to get out. But in having this experience, you're going to be able to help others eventually with this, and it's really going to show you who you are inside. And don't worry, you're worried that this situation will happen again or that you'll go through the same type of thing again. You won't, and it's going to be okay. So just hold tight and know that things are going to get better for you. By next spring, a lot of things are going to have changed with you, with housing and everything else. So it's going to be a good thing.
All right. Waiting to see if they have anything to say on that. Guys, unless we call your name, please do not post your question. All right. Thank you for your question tonight, guys. We're putting everybody on the list, so everybody please hang in there. I need Wish to go ahead and throw their question. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And then Deanna, get your question ready. You're next on the list. Joe said, I really appreciate your help.
It's going to get better, and I'm going to keep you in my prayers.
All right. All right. Mahawish, should I marry Mustafa or focus on my career and say no?
This is the thing. I do feel like you will still have a career, but I see you getting married. I'll just put it to you that way. It's just the career will take a slight back seat. Okay? It's not going to be obliterated, but I do see you getting married. You have free will, but as of right now, I see you getting married. So, I hope that helps. or if that was, I don't know if that was enough of a detailed answer, or if you have anything you want to ask in a follow-up, but I see you getting married.
All right. And if I say no?
If you say no, you will continue doing what you've been doing, but I don't see you saying no. I think that you'll go through with it. I think you're just scared because it's something new.
So because my career is more important.
But I still see you, just like I said a minute ago, I still see you having a career. It just isn't going to be as much of a forefront as it is right now. You're going to have both, and you're going to have to try to weigh both of them. They'll still let you have a career. It just won't be your main focus.
Let's see if there's any follow-ups on that. Says, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome. All right. I know some people are having a little bit of a lag on Facebook. That's why we were letting everybody know to go over to YouTube. Guys, if you're having that lag on Facebook, please jump over to YouTube. It seems to be working all right. All right. I need Deanna Ellis to get her question to us, and then Chrissy Swanson, get your question ready. You're on the list. Faith, you look like you'll be calling it an early night tonight.
I will be. Yeah.
Deanna, it's you. You're not next, it's now. Throw us your question, sweetheart.
That was cute, Deanna.
I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but it's time for you to post your question. All right, here we go. It says, what do you see in me and my family's future and any loved ones who pass, anyone coming through? All right, so when it comes to the second part of that question, that is for jumps only. So she'll go ahead and read for the first part of your question, okay?
As far as what I see for you and your family, as far as what, I don't see anything bad. I do see some distance with certain family members, like you're not as emotionally connected, and I feel sometimes there's a disconnect because everything seems to be on you with certain responsibilities emotionally, and I feel like you hold a lot of things in, so you need to be careful with that. And then I also feel like there's a sibling sometimes that you have distance with, so you need to try to be a little bit better with that. But I feel like sometimes you feel by most of your family members that you're completely misunderstood, but that's because you don't let people in. So you need to be more aware of that and try to let people in more.
Wait for a response to see if anything comes through. She says, no. I already asked. All right, next. Not playing games. I'm sorry, but I've already said that. All right, so the next person on the list is Christy Swanson. Christy Swanson, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, Chrissy says, would like to know if things will get better. Everything's been pretty bad. Is there someone or something working against me? Can you give a time frame? Is there some negativity around me that I should be aware of?
I'm not feeling, if you're asking if anybody's doing this to you intentionally or if you've caused any of the things that are going on right now with you, the answer is no. Honestly, I feel like psychically that you're just going through a phase of life and everything's kind of hitting you at once. But here's the thing. After it hits you, it's not going to be that intense for a long time again. So just know that. I'm feeling like some of this stuff is going to clear up within 5 months. I see some financial stuff. I just feel like mentally everything's cloudy around you. There's things with work and just mistrusting people and people hurting you emotionally. And that's because we need to kind of find a balance and kind of walk away a little bit from some of the stuff emotionally. The other thing is you're empathic, I think, and you're not aware. So you're pulling on other people's energies, and that's kind of absorbing into you. So some of the negative things and the stuff that you're feeling are other people's emotions. So you need to try to learn how to shield yourself a little bit.
Wait and see if she responds.
I know sometimes my answers are short.
And she says, yes, I am empathic.
Yeah, that's what's going on, honey. You're pulling on other people's stuff. Do you know how to cleanse your energy and how to block?
And she goes, thank you so much, but I am a sensitive as well, so draining.
Right. Do you know how to block stuff? Do you know how to shield yourself? Because I don't think.
Yes, no, I need info.
Okay, so Journey might have some different exercises than me, but I'll tell you what I do, okay? When I want to shield myself from something or someone, I envision a brick wall, and I envision myself putting it up like instantaneously. Like I envision it, and the bricks are all around me. So when they have their energies, I can see through the bricks, okay? But their energy kind of bounces off each of the bricks and goes back to them or back into the atmosphere and kind of up into space so that it doesn't touch me. The other thing you want to do, if you do connect with people's energies and you don't want it on you, you need to bathe. You need to bathe with sea salt or Epsom salt. Put it on your backbone and that will help you clean off the energy. And there's some other things to do too. Just like Johnny probably has some other exercises he could recommend. But those are two of the basic ones that I do. And if you would like to talk further about that, you can always call me or Johnny, or the other psychics on the site probably have some different ways of doing that also. Everybody has their own little way.
Absolutely. Stick your hands in the dirt. Ground yourself. Picture yourself in your own light. Go into the sunlight. Smudging with sage does work.
Sage does work too.
Put a little pinch of salt in your pocket. That always helps. That helps with the grounding and things of that nature. Clearing of negativity. And when you're going through the first stages of clairvoyancy, being a sensitive, empathic, keep a seashell on you. Because the seashell will absorb the negativity so you don't have to. She goes, will do, we'll be in contact. Good stuff. All right, Chrissy, thank you so much for your questions tonight. All right, I need Cherry Parr to go ahead and put up their question, and then I need Krista Wiggins to get their question ready. And guys, we'll be announcing the winner of tonight's drawing right after Cherry's reading. All right, Cherry says, hello, can you let me know what the future holds for my family? And also, do you see anything in the near future about my love life?
Okay, couple things going on here. I'm going to go to your love life first because that's the one that kind of bounced out to me. There is somebody around you that really cares about you, but I think that you close them out, or maybe you're not aware. But I also feel like you do not let people in, and it's really a shame because you're really sweet. It's like people see two sides of you, and it's a safety thing from things that have happened in your childhood. So you need to be aware that you're doing that, because I don't think that you're necessarily aware all the time. I'm trying to think what your other question was. Your other question was about your family. I feel a little bit of discord, but you guys are really close at the same time. So I
have trouble letting people in sometimes for caution.
Yeah, but you know what I'm seeing? I'm really I don't know what part of the world you live in. If this is literal or symbolic, excuse me, I'm trying not to hiccup on air. But I see almost like there's like a gravel road, and then there's grass on each side, and then there's a dark blue car, and this person comes out of the car and they pick you up and hug you. Like it's such a warm feeling of love, but you it's not that you don't reject it, but you don't accept it either. And I don't know if that's symbolically of you not accepting love when it's giving to you, because you always assume that there is some there's some catch to someone loving you, or that it's going to fall through. It's not going to fall through, but to have love, right, we have to take a risk. Love is always a risk, because to receive love, real love, you have to make yourself vulnerable. And that goes for whether it's romantic love or friendship. So it's hard. Now your family needs to come together more. You guys are close, but you always keep one another at a distance, and you don't trust people. You have to release some of that uncertainty and try to trust, or no one's going to be able to come in. Someone good is going to come, okay, because I see someone by early January with blondish brown hair, but you have to let them in. And if you want a further read on this, you can find me or one of the other psychics on the show, or you can call us at mypsychicconnection.com. But I do really feel like good things are coming to you. The key is you have to be open. You have to be, or they're not going to come.
All right. Well, thank you for that question tonight. We do appreciate it, Cherry, and I hope that helps and gives you some better understanding of what's going on there. All right, guys, we have got to our winner. She said, thank you. Everything you said is so true. I really appreciate it so much. I will try to be more open. Good stuff, girl. Good stuff. You definitely need to not let your life be controlled by what could happen and actually live in the moment. All right, so the winner of tonight's drawing is, dun, 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 drum roll please, Cassie Lake. Cassie, you are the winner of tonight's show. You need to have send us your information to let us know that you're on the site in the name that you are on the site, so we can give you the $10 to your account on My Psychic Connection. Good job. Congratulations. We appreciate you guys being here, and we're going to keep on going because we got some more readings to do. But Cassie Lake, let us know you're here. Cassie Lake. All right, guys, you got to remember, you got to be here in order to collect the prize while we're live on the show. After the show ends, you cannot collect your prize. You'll have to hope that your name gets called another time. So that's why I say stay till the end, because your name may be called and your prize could be kept or let go into the ether. Like a balloon. Cassie Lake, you are our winner tonight. All right, Krista Wiggins, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, after Krista is going to be Sarana. I hope I said that right. If I don't, I apologize. I'm terrible at saying names. I should get somebody else to say the names for me. All right. And keep it going. She says, she would like to know in general about future my marriage. You see any abundance coming my way? We don't do general, so that's why we ask you to have a question. So I'm sure you want to know about the future of your marriage, and do you see an abundance coming your way? I'm assuming that would be money.
You know, your spouse really loves you, but I feel like there's a tension there because of past issues. There's a lot of love there, but the trust comes in and out, which is really weird because I've never seen it like this before in a long time of doing readings, where you'll trust the person slightly and then you don't anymore. And then it's like you feel so much love for them and then you don't anymore. It's like you guys go from one extreme to another. As far as money,
Should laugh out loud, sorry. Because of the way she asked her question.
oh, okay. So, I do see more money coming for you. How substantial it is, I don't know. You guys have to get your finances in order, and I don't see that until probably January, early to mid-January. And even then, you're still going to be playing catch-up, but it will be better. I hope some of this is making sense to you.
She said thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. So I am going to go ahead and try to say that name one more time. Krista, hang in there. Things are going to turn them around. I did see that as well. And I do feel like you're going to be in a better spot than you feel like you are today. And just hang in there. It says something about, too, she said it made sense. And says something, too, about getting in touch with a sister. Forgiveness is the key. I had to throw that out there because Spirit kept saying it. Tell her to talk to her sister. I was like, no problem. So hopefully you have a sister because Spirit's screaming it at me. All right. So just figured I'd throw that out there because if they keep yelling it at me.
Yeah, that they do that.
I know. Sometimes they're just like, let's make sure we say it.
And sometimes I'm like, I don't want to say that. And they're like, say it. I'm like, oh.
She says, I know what you're talking about. All right, good. Tracy Turtle, get your question ready. You'll be right after Serena. Did I say it right this time? Serena? Serena.
That's very pretty.
I'm hoping I'm saying it right because the first time I was not very good at it. But give me a couple tries. I'll figure it out.
You just have a hard time with names.
She says, thanks, guys. You're welcome. She said, no, I didn't say it right. Honey, it's your turn to post your question. Go ahead and post your question. Serena.
Oh, Serena. Okay.
She says the E is long. It's okay. But go ahead and post us your question, sweetheart. All right, here it is. She says, do you see anything with my life? Guess I didn't like to know. I guess I'd like to know if I have money coming my way soon, too. Laugh out loud.
You need to budget better. I do see some money, but you're still going to be struggling because you got to switch around some of your budget. That's the key thing. I do see a few $100 coming, and it's some money that you're owed. I keep seeing maybe $200-$300 at most, but I don't see anything substantial. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear. I'm sorry.
Wait to see if she's responding here. She said, boo, laugh out loud. Well, we're close to Halloween, so boo is good. Yeah, the energy when it comes to the bigger finances come later on, but not right at the moment.
Yeah, I don't see that right now, but I do see it. It's just not right now.
So do you see anything with my marriage?
Your marriage is okay. It's not always great because I feel like your spouse gets on your nerves, but you guys love each other a lot. I just think sometimes that you both get sidetracked doing your own thing, and you got to come back to the friendship. And I feel like sometimes you guys argue unnecessarily because it's what you're used to, and it's a little bit of a banter thing. But it also can be an adrenaline rush, but you feel like your spouse and doesn't always hear you.
All right. Serena, we appreciate your question tonight. Beautiful name, by the way.
I love that name.
Now that I'm saying it correctly, because I wasn't doing such a great job on that. Serena, have a beautiful night. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, don't forget we have tomorrow night with Jacob. He's going to be here reading some cards, doing some amazing reads with you guys. And then Thursday night, we're going to be here with Emma Rose. And then Friday, Journey Ryan, Faith, tag team those readings. And I can't wait for that show. It's always fun. And guys, don't forget, Faith has a daytime show. It's actually early evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. So
don't forget the late night show too, Journey.
Yes, I was just about to say that. As we get to later after Jacob's show, Faith will be on again to talk with you guys. So tune in a half an hour after that show. That'll be at 12:30 a.m. Eastern. So guys, tune in for that. That'll be tomorrow night.
It was a tongue twister for you guys.
Yes, and we've got Tracy Turtle, who's got a question for you. It says, do you see my future being more positive? I had a lot of loss. My brother passed away. His name was Jason.
I'm not going to turn this into a mediumship reading, but I do want you to know that he's around you. And he's a character. And he says, he sends you signs. And if you ever want to do a jump or go into this further, I'll go into further because his energy is pretty strong. So if you want to do a jump sometime or if you want to call me on the site, but he is around you. Things are going to get better, but I feel like you have a lot of depression because you're trying to hold everything together. I see some stuff about some car problems, and I don't know if this is car repairs or just the car not working right or you being stressed out about the car. So I see some things with that, and I see things with money, and you're just depressed because you're holding a lot of things in, and not about your brother per se. Maybe some of it is, But I don't think that that's all of it. You've been on overload for a long, long time, trying to carry everybody's stuff. You're very sensitive. You're empathic. And I keep seeing you praying and crying, but not really releasing any of this because you feel it doesn't have anywhere to go.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, you need to release this. What I'm being shown psychically is you, and it's like symbolically opening up your insides and then all of this gunk going up into the heavens and releasing it to God because you're holding on to too much stuff. And I have to tell you, I'm not going to go into mediumship reading because we don't do that unless you jump. But your brother is around you. He has lots of messages for you. He sends you signs and you know it. So he's there. You've also got some other people there as well. And I want to say something in it. I don't say this in a lot of readings, but you are very psychic yourself. You are shown things and you need to trust it. You push it back down and you shouldn't always do that. Because it's going to come through even if you don't want it to. So you may not completely acknowledge it. You don't have to acknowledge it to me tonight on the air even. But you do have that ability, and I think deep down you know it.
All right. Well, Tracy, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your question tonight. And Serena also said to you, yes, true, 27 years. Thank you for that. I've been scared to ask that question. Thank you. So I wanted to make sure you got that. She says, and Tracy said, I got sober from crystal meth the day he passed away.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
I'm glad that you got sober. That's great. And keep staying strong because some of these things are very hard to do. We're very proud of you.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's amazing.
Absolutely. We're coming down to our last question of the night, which is Rachel Sudden. Rachel S. Sudden. Rachel Sudden.
Rachel Sedan? Maybe?
Sudden.
Okay.
She said, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Rachel, go ahead and throw us your question. And she said, God bless you. Same to you, sweetheart.
Thank you, sweetie. We hope you come back to the show.
All right. Rachel says, no, you said it right the first time. Laugh out loud. She says, will my job get any better?
Those people are annoying, so I doubt it. I feel like a lot of those people aggravate I'm going to be real. It's the last reading of the night. A lot of those people aggravate the shit out of you. They're annoying. Nobody does their job. And just the way that place is ran is like total chaos. And I feel like a mean girl's energy there. Like they're very particular, but then people are lazy and catty. And I feel like you feel like everything's disorganized and nobody appreciates you. And you don't even know what you're doing sometimes because they change the way that they want you to do stuff. I see an older lady around you too there that's really annoying. I don't know. When I say older lady, I mean older than you. Not old, but older than you.
She said exactly.
And I feel like that lady instigates a lot of stuff or just is very irritable. And I don't feel like you're appreciated as much as you should be. I actually feel like you will be leaving there at some point, whether it's for a different place or a different department. It may still be connected to your work, but not with those particular people. And I don't see that till around between January and March. For right now, you're going to have to stick it out. What I would suggest before you go in there, girl, say a prayer. Take a smudge stick. Take some holy water. Those people are messed up over there.
Some holy water.
I'm serious. Those people, man, it's like a circus or a shit show.
Right. May Christ compel you.
Just
Wow.
say, you know what they say in my
Because
denomination?
they really are. They
I
really
mean,
are.
you know what they say in my denomination of Christianity? When
Mhm.
people, whether if it's an evil spirit or if even if somebody's being mean, we say, in the name of Jesus, I rebuke you. I rebuke this behavior.
She says, it's like I'm killing myself.
Yeah. And you're dragging and you're like, I see you going,
And they are
damn.
lazy as hell.
You're like, damn, am I the only normal one in here? Everybody talks about everybody. Nobody does their job. It's totally disarray and chaos. And you're like, what have I gotten myself into? It's like a madman circus. Madman circus.
She goes, do you do paid readings outside Facebook? Yes, at
Yes.
myconnection.com. And Rachel said exactly. She said, you made my night.
I'm sorry to be so blunt, but it was like, you know what I symbolically saw was everybody running around and not doing anything.
Look busy,
Anything.
don't be busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, if you go to mypsychicconnection.com and sign up, you can receive 3 free minutes and you can contact me or another reader on the site. Now, I'm not going to, after the show tonight, I'm not going to be on, but I will be on tomorrow morning.
Rachel said blunt is best. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more, Rachel. All right, guys, this has been a beautiful show. Guys, don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern to get Psychic Insight, Gifts of Faith. And then at 10 p.m., we'll be here at My Psychic Connection Live with Jacob R. Guys, it has been a pleasure. And after Jacob's show, Faith will be back for another hour of her show. So, guys, don't forget to tune in. That'll be 30 minutes after Jacob's show. All right, she says, okay, thank you. You are welcome, guys. It has been a pleasure. Faith, always a pleasure. So glad you got to be here with me tonight. And, guys,
It's always fun.
Guys, you guys have a beautiful evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then,
See you guys tomorrow.
Until then, this is Journey in Faith signing off. Have a great night, everybody.